Hey Scorpio, I'm Eleanor and welcome to Peaches by Starlight Tarot. This is your 4th week of June tarot reading and I am using the Merlin Tarot, and at the end I'm going to be doing a pick a card using spirit messages. So go ahead and set your intention now, whether you feel like card 1, 2, or 3 will have a message for you, or all 3 if that's what you like. This is a general reading for the collective, so if you would like a personal reading, something private that has more to do with what's going on with you, and this feels like it's not your story, my Etsy page is linked below. I do those through email. So your themes this week are the 10 of Cups and Messenger, which very simply put, it sounds like there's good news on the way. You have this week the Ace of Fire, the Star, the Hermit, and the Moon. So 3 major arcana. It feels as though you're gathering all of these 3 energies are available to you now. So it's kind of like this, the major arcana is like this wheel of energies that is cyclic, and as they kind of cross into your field, you're able to harness them and use them to your advantage at the different times. And so you have all 3 of these surrounding you right now. And what they're doing is they're coming into alignment, and you're gathering them all up almost like infinity stones and activating your energy, your passion, and your drive to move forward, and your endurance to advance. I reference the Marvel movies a lot. I'm not even that into them, but I guess they just seem to have a lot of relevance. Anyways, with the Hermit and with the Hermit here and Messenger, it doesn't feel like, it feels like as though you need to withdraw, that your own gut is going to be speaking louder than usual. And so like rather than, so you get like a card about Messenger, and you might have your ear to the ground, be checking your email constantly, or waiting for a text, or waiting for something to come in from external. And I feel like if you do that, there's a tendency you're going to get overwhelmed by a lot of conflicting external chatter. And that actually to do the opposite, to find stillness, to find silence, and that message is going to arise from within you, from your shadow. I feel like with this, you're at a heightened state to receive visions, vivid dreams, synchronistic insights, gain awareness of your unconscious influences, but only if you can find the stillness and silence and go within to find it. And looking outward is only going to be bewildering and disorienting and loud and too much sensory overload I'm getting. And so with the Star and the Ace of Wands, I mean, it's practically transcendental. It's like you were, last week, I remember you were the message was that you were very far out of alignment, and it's almost like you slammed back, not even into just like, I mean, we all kind of are in various states of semi in and out of alignment, but it's like you were like slammed into like perfect alignment. And it's freaky perfect, and that your communication channel with Source is like the clearest you may have ever experienced. It's like, and I want to tell you a story of what it's like, what I experienced that was kind of similar to this. So the other day, I thought of pink eye, which I had never thought, I haven't probably thought about that stupid virus in like 10 years. And I was like, why? I didn't really ask myself, why am I thinking about it? It just came into my head. The next day, someone from work got sent home with it. So I'm going, interesting. And then for some reason, I kept having a scene from 3 Men and a Baby stuck in my head. Didn't think anything of it until the next day. We were talking about Tom Selleck and looked up his movies, trying to find out which one he was in that he didn't have a mustache. And there was 3 Men and a Baby. And I'm like, so they seem stupid and insignificant. And my ex-husband was always had the same thing. He would think of something and then it would show up. And there's always this sense of like, why? This is dumb. This is useless. It's like, yay, psychic powers, but for what? But then I had this thing in my head where it was a phone call, and it was a woman, and she's saying, I'm sorry, we're sorry to inform you, we regret to tell you. And I could just feel, I just knew it was something about my kid in a car accident, or my kid away from me in someone else's care, that something had happened to him. Within 15 minutes, my stepdad saying, hey, we're going to go out Sunday for Father's Day, we'll pick him up early. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then immediately I could feel like my phasing, like shift phase, like I felt like it just like locked up. I was like, nope. And I called him back and I said, I can't let you pick him up because of this, premonition I had. And normally, here's what it all makes sense. Normally I'd be like, I'm being crazy, I'm being paranoid, just let the plan go forth as planned or whatever. But then I was like, remembered those two seemingly stupid and pointless synchronicities and premonitions. Had those not have happened, I might not have been paying attention. It's like those little successes, it is like the universe trying to get your attention. It's like, if I hadn't had those small ones, the more important, the real one wouldn't have caught my attention. I would have written it off. I would have been like, this is just me being crazy. But because I had those two leading up to it, it's like, I really need to pay attention to this. This is important. This is real. This matters. And I'm going to act on it. I hope that story kind of comes around to make sense as to why it's relevant and why those insignificant synchronicities aren't. Because sometimes they will lead up to a more important one that you would have written off otherwise. So, Scorpio, let's get you 3 spirit messages. Let me tune into Scorpio really fast. All right, card 1 for Scorpio. They were ready to talk today. Just 1. Card 1 for Scorpio. In the 4th week of June. A message. Spirit messages. Because we have the messenger card. Well, I thought they were ready to talk. All right, let me tune in. No, they're definitely ready to talk. Caregiver. We are with you, and Spirit has its way of recognizing the care and love you provide to others, especially at the end of their lives, just as you received care and love at the start of your life. Caregivers often focus all their attention on their loved ones and often neglect their own concerns and well-being in the process. So this right here, this star energy is it's a healing and soothing energy, and this might be energy that you're pouring out to someone else and may need to pay attention to. Are you giving that to yourself? All right, card 2 for Scorpio. Believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible or impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is the power of your belief. And this right here is talking about your personal power, your ability to effect change and to interface with the world. It is on fire. But so this is like a magic wand used for good or for evil, or not evil, destruction or creation. I'm going to use those words. And it's a stick or it's a wand. And the difference, whether it's activated or whether it is not, has to do with belief. Belief that it is. Card 3 for Scorpio. Let go. Once you let go of the outcome, you'll be able to release all the emotional constraints that have held you back in the past. Trust in the higher good and guidance of Spirit, as we have only your best intentions at heart and will do everything in our power to protect you. So once again, this star that's protection as well. The star means a lot of things, and it also does mean that protection from spirit. All right, Scorpio. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll talk to you in a week. Thank you.